This is Assassin's Creed Odyssey running on Amazon Luna. As you can see, there's a bit of compression problems. It's not looking super sharp, but that's also because it's only a 1080p stream. But the bitrate could be a bit better, I think. Overall, the game looks okay, and it's playing very smoothly. It's 60 FPS. So I think Amazon Luna does have one advantage over what Stadia used to have, and that is that the gameplay frame rate is set to 60 FPS. So everything looks a lot smoother than it would have done on Stadia. And I think Amazon Luna is the closest equivalent to what Stadia used to be. Although it's not quite the same, because with Stadia you could actually buy games. But with Luna it's more you opt into a specific channel, and then you get the games with that channel. Like you can get the Ubisoft channel, or you can get the Amazon Luna channel, or you get some free games with Amazon Prime each month. And you also get to play any Ubisoft game that you already own through Ubisoft Connect if you have Amazon Prime. And that's how I'm playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey, is because I already had this game on my Ubisoft Connect. And I think once Luna starts to add more features like 4K resolution, it really will look so nice. The only thing we have to question is, does Amazon Luna have the bandwidth and have the power to run 4K games? Because this is quite a demanding game as well. But yeah, the image isn't looking too clean. I think that other racing game, Horizon Chase, that was a very clean looking game. It's probably the cleanest looking game I've seen on Amazon Luna. There were very few compression artifacts with that, and it almost looked native 4K. But that was also a very simple looking game, so that probably had something to do with it. But even then, in motion, that was a very fast paced game. So motion tends to really exaggerate the effects of compression and low bitrate. So I was really impressed with how well that game performed on Luna. This game isn't quite as good, but overall, very playable experience that I can recommend. I could imagine myself playing all the way through Assassin's Creed Odyssey just by Amazon Luna. I think GeForce Now obviously has the better bitrate compared to this, and Stadia had about the same bitrate, maybe a bit worse on the basic version and maybe a bit better on the Pro version. But overall, Luna has the advantage compared to GeForce Now in that there's no session limit, and Stadia did have advantages, like the game could load instantly. Not instantly, but much quicker, because it didn't have to go through the launcher. And Stadia, obviously, you could play with your controller, and the controller had special directly through the Wi-Fi technology, and that was a bit more lower latency compared with if you were just using a generic controller by Bluetooth, because that's having to go through your computer. But Luna does have that very nice Luna controller as well, but I think it's a bit overpriced. But it does also have the direct-to-cloud technology, just like Stadia had, and it goes through the router and connects to Amazon Luna's servers. So I kind of want to get hold of the controller and see how good it is, but I find controllers generally really uncomfortable to use in general. Let me know if you're thinking of trying Amazon Luna. Does it appeal to you, or is it not really your thing? Do you not have Amazon Prime subscription? Because I know Prime is quite expensive nowadays. The only reason I got it is because I have a 6 months trial that I got for free. And I think overall Prime Video is not really that great. But with what they're doing with Luna, if it continues to improve, then it could be worth the price actually. I never really make use of free delivery and stuff like that. I don't care if an item is delivered late or takes a while to be delivered. So the only thing I would use it for would be probably the Luna. And occasionally you get early access to some items on Amazon. But overall, I think I want to try Phoenix Immortals Rising next, because that would be a good game to show off the bitrate and stuff. That's quite a cartoony kind of game, more simplistic visuals, and it looks really nice. It's a really nice way to show off how good a cloud gaming service is, and I hope they add the demo of Phoenix Immortals Rising. That should be available to everyone. That was what actually sold me on cloud gaming, was when I first tried the Phoenix Immortals Rising demo. I was so impressed by how well it was looking, how well it looked, how sharp it looked, and just really amazed that I could play it through my browser with nothing else, just my browser. And since that time, cloud gaming has actually improved since then, so it's only gotten better. And this gameplay is probably on par with PS4 generation as far as graphics, and it's also running at 60 FPS, whereas last generation consoles were actually locked to 30 FPS for Assassin's Creed Odyssey. But anyway, I highly recommend giving it a try and forming your own conclusion and your own judgment. Don't listen to what people tell you about cloud gaming, just give it a try yourself, and make sure you connect by Ethernet to give you the best possible experience, and make sure that nothing else is running in the background that could interrupt your connection, like downloads and things like that. And make sure you try the application version of Luna as well as the browser version. Sometimes one of them works better. I'm using the application here, and I'm also live on Twitch, streaming the game directly to Twitch if you want to check out the quality of the stream, of the broadcast to Twitch. So I'll leave a link to that in the description. Thanks for watching anyway.